On this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, Bob heads to Rebecca, Georgia for some late-season quail hunting. Hunting with Bob will be our good friend with Chevrolet, Kevin Messmer. Plus, on this week's Sportsman's Table, a great key lime pie recipe with a twist. Stay tuned for this and a whole lot more on this week's Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.
That's you, Bob. Woo! Beautiful shot.
Boy, don't lose that one.
I ain't
bet
gonna lose it.
That's the big one of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Well, folks, joining me on this week's show down at Red Pebble Plantation just outside of Rebecca, Georgia is my good friend Kevin Messmer from Chevrolet. And I tell you what, you know, the last time we were together, you were behind a rod and reel catching big redfish, okay?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, man, and I tell you what, this guy loves the outdoors, and we're down here this week. We're going to do a quail hunt. Frank McGarr has been so gracious to have us down. It is going to be an awesome day because, again, this guy can handle a shotgun too, huh?
Hey, I try. I might be a little bit better to rod and reel, but I have a lot of fun with you out here in the shotgun, out in the woods, and putting down some quails. And this looks like a beautiful day and a beautiful place to do it here at Red Pebble.
Well, it is, Kevin. I tell you what, again, I always love having great wingmen, and you're the best, so I really appreciate it.
I try to make you proud.
Well, listen, let's get going, because I tell you what, hey, folks, the bird buggies down here at Red Pebble, listen, and I didn't plan this. These things are built on a Suburban chassis, and it is the finest bird buggy I have ever put my butt in a seat on,
I'm
okay?
looking forward to getting into it. Look at those cushy chairs up there.
I'm telling you, man.
Today.
Yeah, man. Well, I tell you what, let's put the guns up, get ready to rock and roll.
The dogs.
Yeah, man. After you.
Well, thank you, sir.
And we head on out to the quail fields.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, folks. And folks, this is going to be an awesome show this week because, again, we are in the catbird seat.
I may not want to get out of this chair. That's all I'm saying.
Billy, onward ho to the quail fields, huh? No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man.
This is good right here.
Yeah, man. All right.
Now we're moving out.
Folks, quail hunting, Red Pebble Plantation, man. It's coming up. But I mean, from the terrain, I mean, it's just an awesome place.
Yeah.
You know, South Georgia and hunting down here is one of those opportunities that not a lot of people get to do on a regular basis. And you know, again, from our destination point, from the Chevrolet destination of the week, this is one of our top 16 locations. And Frank McGarr and all of his staff down here just do an excellent job. I mean, from the lodge, the food, I mean, Miss Betty cooking, I mean, you know. And you know, with you, your first time down here, this is awesome.
It is great. It's been enjoyable so far. Can't wait to get out and see some birds.
Yeah, man. You're gonna find this broom sage everywhere.
Yeah.
And the birds, he does a pre-release program out here every year. This is gonna be it, guys.
This looks like it's the time in the spot.
Kevin, it's all about you, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I want to get out of that chair, but I'm ready to go.
It's the Wingman Express.
Right. It's time. The dogs are excited. The dogs are going to be ready.
I'm telling you, grab that shotgun out of there, Bo. I'm ready to roll. Who's going to be first? Link? Link's up. Okay. Guys, I tell you what. It's awesome here at Red Pebble Plantation. They've got great dogs. You guys have seen us down here before. This is Kevin's first trip. And that's why it's so exciting, okay?
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready.
I always love to take you to the places first, huh?
Hey, I like coming with you, I'll tell you that.
Man, I'm telling you, it's awesome.
This is great.
Great, beautiful day, too. Sun ain't in our eyes, nice, good temperature, huh? And the dogs are ready to roll.
They're always ready to roll.
Yeah, and our two guides today, Billy and Link, these guys are seasoned veterans down here, so there you go.
Well, good time to spend out in the woods.
Well, you know, one of the other things too, Kev, is they use flushing dogs and for retrieving, so got great pointers.
Yeah.
These are what I call styling and profiling.
Hey, they're ready. Look at them.
Yeah, man.
Ready to go.
And with that, lead the way, my friend.
That's right. Let's go do this.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, Link, tell me about the dogs here this morning. Which, the short hair?
Short hair's name is Halo. She's
Okay.
about 1.5 years old.
I got you.
And the English pointer, his name is Ike, and he's about 3 years old.
Ike and Halo.
Whoa. Alrighty. Bob, go ahead and
All right. All right, Halo, what do we got here, buddy?
There you go, right in front of us.
I got one down here on the right and one in the center, bro. Woo! Got it. Oh! Okay.
Everybody ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Whoop. Walk on over here. She's got a single for you.
What are you thinking, Kevin? That's kind of a good way to start out of the hat
sir.
box here this morning. Halo's
Don't get used to it.
Okay, okay.
Whoop.
Well, you Bob.
Whoop. Oh, whoop, whoop.
Wow. That one took a little dive on me, Kev. I'm sorry, man. I'm telling you. But I'm sorry. They're all coming my way. What's up with that? Huh?
Hey, we had one of these out last time. We split it that last time.
You sure you don't want it on the other side?
Hey, we're good.
Okay,
Hey,
all
I'm
right.
good.
Okay.
We'll get our fair share.
Stay tuned. When we come back from commercial break, more quail hunting from Red Pebble Plantation in Rebecca, Georgia. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you by Chevrolet and Chevy Trucks, still America's best built truck. By Pennington Seed, the leader in wildlife forage products. And by Browning, the best there is. And by the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce. Myrtle Beach, this is the place. Nation this week, we're in Rebecca, Georgia, located in southwestern Georgia. Southern Georgia has been known for quite a while as being the quail hunting capital of the United States. And Red Pebble Lodge is one of the premier quail hunting plantations in southern Georgia. Red Pebble offers not only quail hunting, but also great southern hospitality to its customers. For more information on Red Pebble, visit their website at www.redpebbleplantation.com. And for more Chevy destinations, visit Bob's Top 16 at www.bobredfern.com. Bob has either fished or hunted these locations, and that helps you take out the guesswork of planning your next Chevrolet outdoor adventure.
Tell you what, the wind's kind of picked up a little bit, so these birds are kind of off the nose of the dog. Oh, man. Got one there? Man, I had to chase him back the other way.
Yeah.
Woo. Great shot, Kevin. Great shot, Bo. Great shot. Great shot. You got one down, Bo?
I wish I could say for a 100% positively yes, Bob.
I'll tell you, that cubby scared me to death, man.
They got up and flew right there.
Bo, come on, man. That is a little touch there, Bo. A little touch.
Good
Yeah,
stuff
man.
right
Woo. Kevin Messmer right there from Chevrolet behind the shotgun. All right, man. I'll tell you what, it's a lot different now from the rod and reel. Now,
it is.
Now, folks, back several months ago, we got him behind a rod and reel out of Georgetown, and he went red fishing and caught his first giant bull redfish out off the coast of Georgetown.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
It was
That was a
awesome.
good feeling, man. As excited you get shooting birds like this, as exciting catching those big reds.
Well, it is, you know, and I tell you what, not only is that exciting, but, man, we got our Silverados to get us there,
Oh, that's
too,
right.
huh?
That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Get you where you need to go.
Woo-hoo.
You got it.
You betcha. Well, I tell you what, I just love the outdoors, okay?
Yeah.
And I love being with guys who appreciate the outdoors,
Yeah,
okay?
no, I love the outdoors, and certainly at Chevrolet, we know how important it is to be involved in the outdoors, and really working with great outdoor partners like you guys, it gives us opportunity really to help support conservation and preservation, and you guys certainly help make that all happen. So we're glad to be associated with folks like yourself.
Well,
definitely.
I'm just glad I got a good wingman today, Bo.
you know,
Okay, I think
we'll
Link and
keep up the effort, Bob.
yeah, man, Link and the boys have got some more birds. Woo! Beautiful point. You know, and Halo has not moved.
He's been on those birds
I'm
for
telling
a while
you.
now. He's a good dog.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm with you.
All right, Bo.
See what's in store for us.
What are you thinking, Halo?
Whoop. Look at that, Bob. Nice
Oh,
shot.
man! Woo!
That bird didn't have a chance right there.
I tell you what,
That's your back.
he was fixing to get out of my gun sights real quick, real quick. Look at that. She held that bird for for all that time, huh? I'm telling you, man.
That's a good dog.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good dog.
Well, you know, I mean, can you imagine the number of hours it takes? You know, what do you think, Link? The number of hours it takes to train these bird dogs.
You can't count that many.
Yeah, and you guys have got how many in the kennels down there?
We've got 28 dogs.
Wow.
You got a handful there.
Yes.
Well,
A lot of time.
and you know, here the accommodations are right. Even with the bird buggies, I mean, all of that sort of thing. I mean, they're set.
And even to start out, the access
Yeah.
to Red Pebble is, I mean, just great access.
Yeah,
Easy
I'm
in,
telling you.
easy out.
Plus, the bird buggies on a Suburban chassis.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Huh?
That was a comfortable ride, I'm telling you.
All right, Kevin. We've got same dogs, new guide.
That's
now
right.
we got, I'll tell you what, we got the #1 guide with the #1 dogs.
That's what he said about the
Billy.
last guide.
I'm telling you, Billy will do it right down here at Red Pebble now. Mm-hmm. Woo-hoo! Woo! I got one down on the right.
I know
and
we
one
got
in the
at least one
center.
down
Good
over
job,
here.
man. Good shooting, Kevin. Great shooting. Mm-hmm. Ah, man. Woo! That was an awesome covey rise right there now.
That was good.
Huh?
It's
You
always
did
good
good,
to get 'em
bro.
up and fly.
You
put
did
a couple
good,
on
bro.
the ground. That's always good.
Have I told you just how good you look styling and profiling, huh?
You know, I try, Bob. That's what I try to bring. All right. I try to bring a pretty face for you.
There you go, I'm telling you. Listen, no, all the kid aside, it's awesome to have somebody on the right and the left when you quail hunting, especially when you join. Now, I'll do more business out here over bird dogs.
Oh, it's great.
Than anybody. Now, do you enjoy pasture pool?
Pasture pool, you're going to have to go there and explain that one to me, Bob.
Folks, you heard me use this term before. It's golf.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
And I don't have anything against guys
Oh, me neither.
that golf, okay? But I just don't do pasture pool.
Hey, some people like being out on the golf course,
that's
some
okay.
like being out in the woods. And you give me a choice, you know where I'm going to be standing.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
standing
this
right
is
here
it.
with
Yeah,
you.
there you go. Uh-oh, we got more points right there. Woo.
Learn and Grow is brought to you by Fennington Seed. Fennington Seed. Better research, better seed, better results.
On our Learn and Grow segment this week, joining me is Scott Rhodes with Forest Management Services, and we're talking quail management, fire. We're talking about those kinds of things that you do as a forester that's going to better manage for quail. What is that, Scott?
Fire is just so important to good habitat management, not only for quail, but for deer and turkeys as well. And fire has been such an important role in the natural ecosystem of the Southeast back hundreds and hundreds of years to set back the vegetation and stimulate the growth of grasses, forbs, your legumes, all those plants that are beneficial to the deer, turkey, and quail.
Well, and again, it continues to have that regrowth that quail love to get into bug. You know, and I had a guy tell me years ago that if you're going to have quail and you want to have the right habitat, you got to get your head down in eye level and look at what the quail looks at. And if you can't see through it, you're probably not going to have good quail habitat. Is that about it?
That's right. And you know, each site is so different. Here you have a site that's very sandy, and we're on about a 2 to 3 year rotation with the burn cycle. You get in some sites with a heavier loam soil and you have to burn it every year to set that vegetation back. So it's all dependent on the different sites, and it's something you got to take from stand to stand and see how it responds and learn from your own mistakes and your experiences.
Learn and Grow is brought to you by Fennington Seed. Fennington Seed. Better research, better seed, better results. The Sportsman's Table, brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. By South Carolina, nothing's fresher, nothing's finer.
Joining me today from the Culinary Institute of Charleston is Chef Kelly Wilson, a bakery and pastry chef instructor here at the Culinary Institute, with a wonderful white chocolate cheesecake recipe. Kelly, listen, it's an honor and a pleasure to be here today. You know, we don't have desserts very often, but this one I'm really excited about. So tell us how we get started with this.
Basically, this is a take on a key lime pie.
Right.
Super simple, very Floridian kind of cuisine. People love key lime, and this is just another way to kind of ump it up a little bit, give it a little more love to it. So first thing we start with is a graham cracker crust, very simple. You just press it into the bottom of your pan. I know a lot of people use springform pans, but I prefer just a cake pan, and later on, it gets a little tricky, but it works to unmold it.
Well, you know, it's amazing how you all determine those kinds of techniques that work best for you. You know, a lot of folks go to a lot of effort to make this gee whiz stuff, but you guys just keep it simple.
I try to keep it simple because, you know, just as a teacher, it's a lot easier to explain, and then also more success if it's simple. And basically what we'll do with this is we'll pop this into an oven for about 5 minutes. You can also put it in your freezer and let it set because you don't want to get crumbs into your cheesecake batter.
Okay, all right.
Watch as I wash my hands. Next thing I'm going to make is my cheesecake batter. I've got softened cream cheese here.
Okay.
It's got some sugar in it. What's really important when you make cheesecake is you want your all your ingredients at about room temperature because you don't want lumps.
I got you.
Lumps are bad.
Lumps are bad.
And if everything's nice and soft, it's good to go. There's already sugar in here, so I'm going to finish this off actually by hand.
Wow.
Eggs.
Okay.
Room temperature. I got actually 3 whole eggs here and 2 egg yolks.
I got you.
Lots of richness. And again, most of the time key lime pie is mostly just yolks, and so you get a lot of that nice rich eggy goodness in there.
I'll tell you what, the cream cheese smells awesome.
Yeah.
The graham crackers, wow.
Yeah. One of the things I like to do as well, and I didn't do it today, but it's something that's really nice, is when you make a graham cracker crust, make it your own. Add something else to it. Add some pecans to it.
I got you.
Maybe I'll usually add maybe a little lime zest to it.
Okay.
Just gives it a little more oomph. Again, it's all about the oomph, about adding another flavor level.
Okay.
And so work my eggs in. And the great thing about cheesecake recipes is you can do them by hand. And it's even better actually because you can't incorporate too much air, which is a bad thing in cheesecake. So we're getting there. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to add a little lime zest. I just talked about that.
Okay.
And that'll give it a little bit of color, a little flavor.
Yeah, a little zip to it.
Now this is a key lime cheesecake. Sorry, I almost said pie. Just have it, key lime cheesecake. But I am using just regular lime zest there.
Okay.
But as for the juice, which is the next thing after nutmeg, I add a little nutmeg to mine too.
Okay.
Gives it a little different kind of bright tropical note to me.
There you go.
As does a little bit of rum.
A little bit of rum.
A little bit of rum.
Okay.
You know, a little bit, a lot of it, who knows?
Okay.
Depends on
now,
who you're
serving. Now,
serving.
what does that do for the flavor?
Again, it gives it that tropical kind of Caribbean flavor that I'm going for. And it's just, you know, completely omittable.
Right.
You can add vanilla instead. You can not put any kind of liquor in there. It's fine.
Right.
All right, so I got my eggs, I got my cheesecake, I got my sugar, got my flavoring agents, and got to get the white chocolate. The great thing about the white chocolate, just melted easily in a microwave. The cool thing about the white chocolate is it adds a different flavor dimension, but it also gives you a cheesecake that's a little more solid when it's cold and cuts nicely.
There you go.
Unmolds nicely, and it doesn't fall apart. Plus, it gives it a nice different flavor profile and sweetness. Pour it into your completed mold, like so.
Gotcha.
So I should do it the other way.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, guy.
Okay.
And then once it's all nice and full, you're going to want to smash it a couple times against the tabletop. That's one of my favorite parts, especially when I'm frustrated, just to bang it a couple times against the table.
It's a good stress reliever, huh?
Yes. Yes. A couple times against the table. And you
now,
see
what does that do? Just
pops out. See these air bubbles?
Yeah,
and there's a big chunk of cream cheese. Don't do that.
I got it.
There's a big. Knock those air bubbles out.
Right.
And you'll bake this in what's called a water bath.
Okay.
Basically, you put it in another pan, like a roasting pan. Put hot water in, bake it in a low oven, and that just helps to insulate it and keeps it from over baking.
Wow.
So then we take it out, we put it in the fridge, let it sit. Cheesecakes are always better the next day. Let them sit overnight, and then we unmold it from our pan just by heating up the bottom a little bit.
Wow.
Releasing it from the sides, and we flip it out actually, and flip it right back over, and that's what you
There's
end
what
with.
we have. Well, listen, that is awesome. I tell you what, Kelly, thank you so much. And on behalf of our sponsors at Olinda Olive Oil, something for you to take back
Thank
to
you
your
very
kitchen.
much.
Bon appetit.
I appreciate
and
it.
we appreciate it very much
Yes,
for you
sir.
being here, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us today on the show. And folks, if you'd like more information on how you'd like to become a culinary chef, just like Kelly, log on to the website at culinaryiinstituteofcharleston.com. And remember, nothing's fresher, nothing's finer unless it's certified South Carolina. Go on and check it out for yourself at certifiedsegrown.com.
If you would like to have this recipe and others featured on this program, visit our website at www.bobredfern.com. Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine, brought to you by Nanofill. Nanofill, not a mono or a braid, just the next generation of fishing line. By the South Carolina Department of Agriculture, nothing's fresher, nothing's finer. And by South Carolina Association of Tourism Regions. And by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
Oh yeah, look at that point. Oh man, I love
There's
that.
something there. Holy cow. I slowed that one down for
Yeah,
you,
we
Bob.
did. Oh, you got it. Oh man. Oh.
I wasn't expecting Kevin to be there.
I didn't either. I thought
was
that was
one or two
singles.
jump up.
Hey, you never know what you're going to come up with when you're at Red Pebble now. Wow, that was awesome right there now. No, that's another bump right there now. Yeah, you did good on that one. Yeah, man. Folks, I tell you what, Kevin Messmer from Chevrolet had my wingman on the right. Ha, was that not awesome?
That was fun.
Yeah,
There were some
man.
birds in there. I'm not expecting all those birds.
Exactly. Well, folks, that's our program this week from Red Pebble Plantation down in Rebecca, Georgia. I got to thank my wingman this week, Kevin Messmer from Chevrolet, and our host, Frank McGarr, the owner down here at Red Pebble. Log on to our website at Bob's Top 16, and you can make your next trip and destination in your Chevrolet down at Red Pebble Plantation. Well, as I always like to say each and every week, the outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you next time, right back here again for another episode.